Operation Fiscal Jackhammer. Go!
Hi.
Letting go. I saw this recent video by it was Ronald Banks. He's a minimalist on YouTube, and on his channel he was discussing stuff like the concepts of letting go versus decluttering. And last week I also finished reading that copy of Everything That Remains by the Minimalists, and so this whole concept was really fresh on my mind. You see, over the past 2 years I've actually decluttered a metric ton of stuff from my house. It was all my stuff. It wasn't my kids or my wife's. I went through my own stuff. I started with my clothes. I started with a drawer. It was just a simple drawer. And I ended up decluttering and getting rid of stuff. 99% of it went to Goodwill. Some of it went to the trash. And then some of the big things that I definitely didn't want, I sold. But I still have all these like little cubby holes all over the house where I keep things, and it's things that I kept just in case. So the things that remained for me were either something that was like that I thought was sentimental or something that had a lot of value. So it makes it easy now to sort of, if for some reason if I could disassociate myself with the sentimental aspect of it, I actually have a lot of valuable stuff, and that stuff I'm not going to throw away. I'm going to just sell it or, will it to somebody who can actually really use it. But my wife started going through her office because her crafting room or her office, her crafting dojo, or the glitter dojo as I call it, it's slowly expanding. And in her quest to get more stuff, she had 2 little bookshelves, about a foot each, that had my books on them, books that I was saving, that I wanted upstairs. I didn't want them downstairs. And when she expanded her office and got rid of the books, she threw them out in the hallway, and she's like, here, take these books, get them out of my office. Innocent little thing, but that sort of sparked the whole thing that you saw with books downstairs that I went through, and I pulled all my books, blah, blah, blah. That was the catalyst. So now I'm going back and actually really considering the stuff that's remaining, whether it actually has value to my life. So I posted that video last week about the books. The book pile is sorted. It was an easy task. The books that are going are now going back to the library. That was easy. There's no value at all in those books. But let's go deeper. What else can I let go? Like my 20-year-old bass guitar that I'm definitely not going to play, and I definitely haven't played it in 15 years. My classic NES games that I want to replay again and again, but can't I just play the ports that are on my iPhone? Another conversational one is beer. Now, I'm not going to come anywhere near saying that I'm an alcoholic, but I drank my fair share of beer, and I don't think there's anything good that comes from drinking a lot of beer every week. I also loved homebrewing, but for me, homebrewing just sort of poured fuel on that fire. Like, homebrewing is just more expensive drinking. Also, the act of homebrewing itself it's like owning a boat. You just there's a hole in the water and you just keep shoveling money into it. It's just there's a never ending thing of home brewing. As soon as you start brewing beer, your own beer, your first idea is, we're gonna open a brewery. And you're not gonna open a brewery. So another thing to consider is just that endless health concerns and having a beer gut. So it's just not worth the risk. To commit to the idea of cutting back on beer, I I actually just stopped drinking beer. There's this lovely Werner Herzog book, and the very first quote from Werner Herzog in the book is, "In order to quit smoking, you just simply need to quit smoking." Beautiful quote. So I stopped drinking beer. I'm on day 24 without any beer, and it's amazing to wake up, not even just the slightest hangover, no problems at all. I can't even do the math yet to figure out how much money I'm saving, but we'll do that some other time in the future. So wrapping this back around to this channel, I want to do more videos, but I'm always hampered by simple technical things like lighting, the camera, autofocus, the mics, all that fun stuff. I'm doing great occasionally making videos on this GoPro. It has its severe limitations, but it's doing okay. So that was a great Christmas gift. I'm definitely not getting rid of the GoPro, but I want to get a much better camera. I've been looking either at a Canon 77D or a Canon 80D with some glass, which is not cheap, but I wanted to get rid of the valuable items that I no longer need, that I think I'm ready to get rid of because I just don't need them. And by selling them, I could then purchase equipment to make better videos for you guys. It's the circle of life. Hakuna Matata. This is why I've started Operation Fiscal Jackhammer. I'm purging all of my unused, valuable stuff to get rid of them, get them out of the house, and make way for a few select, very new, and very nice items so we can continue our hobbies. Peace, love.
A mere 3 hours later.
What am I going to do with this hole in the ground where there used to be a drum set? However will I survive?
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression.